Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just going to be a review on the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. Yesterday I did a look and a review on his Blood Sugar palette, which I was so excited and so incredibly impressed. And I even mentioned that it would be on my top 3, if not my top palette ever. And I have a huge makeup collection, so that's saying a lot. Before I begin this video, I want to address something. Somebody put on my comment on that video of the look and review of the Blood Sugar. They put too harsh, makeup application way off. That is so hysterical to me, being that I am a licensed cosmetologist and a makeup artist, which cosmetologist includes makeup. Plus, you do all this advance of being a makeup artist. I've been a makeup artist and a licensed cosmetologist for almost 20 years now. So I exactly know what I'm doing. I definitely know how to apply makeup. And if a look is too harsh, that can be opinionated. I mean, if you're someone who's not used to wearing bold colors or putting a lot of colors on your face, then it might be too harsh for you because you're not used to that much makeup. And to you, it might be, oh my God, that's too much or too harsh. And I'm hoping that that person said it in that way, that they're not used to it. I looked at their profile pic and they don't seem to wear a lot of makeup. And if that is makeup, I can tell there was some eyeliner, some mascara. They did have some eyeshadow on. To me, I could say the same thing. It didn't look like a application that I would do, but she had beautiful green eyes and beautiful young lady. It just wouldn't be the way I would apply makeup, but that's where it becomes opinionated. It didn't seem like she was the type that wore too much makeup or wore bold colors, because it was very natural colors, very natural, which she had on in her pic. Maybe another time she does wear more colors, more bolder look. I don't know. It wasn't that on her profile pic, and maybe that's what she meant by too harsh. I'm hoping that she meant some constructive criticism in that. Other than that, if it was negative, you know, it's too bad that they feel that way and they want to be negative. The part that really bothered me was the application was way off. That's the way I apply makeup. I'm not here to teach you how to do makeup. You do makeup whatever way you want to, what's comfortable for you, what you like. I mean, you do you and I will do me. That's the way that I like to apply makeup on me. Of course, I have so many different ways that I apply makeup depending on where I'm going, the look that I'm going for, the colors that I'm trying to match with my outfit or whatever. It just depends on so many things of how I decide the way I'm going to apply my makeup. But I am a professional. I am licensed. So I definitely, and for almost 20 years, girl, bye. That's all I have to say, because I felt that part was very negative. And I would never, ever go on somebody's page and say just something totally negative. I would start off with trying to say something positive, like maybe, that's not the way I would apply makeup personally myself, but it looks great on you, or if that's the way you like it, that's another way to look at a certain look. I would say something definitely positive, because we're here to uplift each other. I'm not here to compete with anybody. I don't make money off of YouTube. I only have 129 subscribers, and I've been on YouTube since 2015. I felt like in the beginning, a lot of it was because I didn't have an editing program. What you saw is what you got. It was raw footage. And a lot of people at that time, it was all about the editing and the fancy intros. And it was just, if you didn't have an editing program, people would discard you. But I wasn't on YouTube to be famous. I wasn't on YouTube to get hundreds and thousands of subscribers. I just wanted to share what was my profession, which was being a licensed cosmetologist, being a makeup artist. I just wanted to share my journey as far as what I experience and how I do things in the beauty aspect of life, whether it's doing a look, whether it's doing a tutorial, whether it's doing a review, a swatch, a comparison, beauty hauls, what I bought in hauls, and shared it with you, what my opinion was, whether they were a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or whether it was something I would buy again. Was it pigmented? Was there too much fallout? Did I love the palette? Did I love the colors? Did I love the packaging? Just sharing everything that had to do with beauty, whether that was makeup, hair, you know, accessories, whatever, because this is my life. Ever since I was a little girl, I just loved everything about beauty from head to toe. Of course, I couldn't start wearing makeup till I was 15, but I was ready, trust me. And that's why I went into being a licensed cosmetologist and, you know, being a makeup artist and all that stuff, because it's always, always been my passion. And I'm 53. So I just wanted to share the professional part of all things beauty, and I wanted to share just my personal experience, how I do things, how I like things, what I create. And a lot of times I'm just winging it. I'm not really having a plan. A lot of people that do makeup tutorials or whatever, they have a plan, or they've done it a ton of times before they present it to you so that it looks even better. I'm not. I'm like, what you see is what you get. I do have a editing program that I love right now. I'm still looking into more advanced editing programs. I'm constantly trying to upgrade and better everything about my channel. But it definitely is going to come with time. Like my LED lighting is good. Of course, I could get bigger and better. But it's good. I have a lot of different options, a lot of different tools as far as editing, a lot of different options, all that kind of great stuff. So my channel has improved a lot as far as editing and the LED lights and tools that I use. And I'm so happy about that. But I'm constantly learning and trying to improve and upgrade my channel as best as I can. So, yeah, so when I do looks, it's not to teach you how to do it. Of course, if you want to copy it and do it step by step like I did it, that's great. I think it's wonderful. And I always appreciate when you like what I do. I'm not here to teach you, because nowadays, because YouTube has been on for so many years, I would almost say like 98, 99% of people know how to do makeup. You don't have to teach them. They know how to do makeup. But you know, so I'm not here to teach you. I'm just here to share a look that I come up with. And then, like, a lot of times I like to wing it because I like to just be creative in the moment. I like to have fun with it in the moment and just see what I come up with as I'm video recording for you. So a lot of times I will even let you see the mistakes that happens, you know, like maybe I did one side a little bit too bigger than the other and then I have to go up and clean it up. I want you to see the real deal about makeup and anyone who uses makeup. Even when you see those fancy people that have 1 million subscribers and you see all this fancy cut creases and the things that they do, trust me, they already did it before they came out on video and did it for you, because they want to perfect it before they give it to you, which is a great thing to do. I think it's a great thing to do. My thing is I like to wing it, have fun, be creative. That's my way of doing it. But most people, they will perfect it before they even try to come on here and show it to you, because they want to show how good they are and they want the look to be as best as it can so that they can get more subscribers, they can get more views. I'm not on YouTube to do that. If one day I get paid from YouTube, great. If one day I have 1 million subscribers, that's great. I mean, I'm always telling people, subscribe if you haven't already, because of course I want you to subscribe to my channel, but I'm not getting paid for it. Of course I want you to view my videos and just have fun and humbly accept what I'm giving you. But like I said, I'm not getting paid by YouTube. I do it because it's a passion of mine, professionally and personally, because I want to come on here and share all things beauty from both of those aspects. Plus, I want to come on here and share with you. I do a lot of blogging, probably mostly blogging. When I started off, it was strictly beauty, but then the blogging came on the scene and I thought that was amazing, because that was something that I thought, you know, if we have this platform, why not share things personally and professionally? So when blogging came around, I thought that's exactly what I want to do. And so, excuse me, I come on here and I share events that I do with my family. Like, you know, April's Autism Awareness Month. April 2nd is World Autism Awareness Day. My son Alexis is autistic. I go full force, full fledged on autism awareness. We do our march every April 2nd. This was our 11th year. We do so many things. In fact, I'm dressed today in honor of autism awareness. I did the blue in honor of autism awareness. So I love that most of my channel is built on coming on here and being able to mix the two. All things beauty, plus sharing my life, what me and my family are like, what we do, events that we do, events that we go to, how I celebrate their birthdays, how I celebrate every holiday, because we get into every single holiday, places that we go, vacations, every single aspect of my life. Of course, there's a few things that are sacred that I hold near and dear to me that I would not share out there. They're great things. They're good things, positive things. And even if they were just really personal as far as not positive and maybe other people's sight, but they're sacred to me. They're very personal, very sacred. Of course, that I would hold near and dear and I wouldn't share, but it's very few things because I'm an open book. I tell it like it is, period, point blank. I have nothing to hide. So, and I like that I can come on here and be transparent, that I'm as real as you can get it. I keep it 100. So, and I like that about me. I like that about my channel. And I know I'm going into something more deeper, but I really had to clarify that because I don't really get that much comments, and that's okay. You know, I always welcome comments, but I like comments that are constructive criticism. I mean, you're not going to affect my day. That comment from that person is not going to affect my day. But I did feel like I had to address it because I could just feel the negativity. And the part, especially when you said makeup applications way off, exclamation. No, that it may be off to you because you wouldn't wear your makeup like that. You wouldn't wear this strong look or strong colors, or you wouldn't apply it like that. Makeup has no rules. There's a few things that I think that are basic that we should stick to, basic, how makeup started, like one of them being foundation should always be first. That's why it's called foundation. That's why it's called base. You don't build a second and third story home and then go, oh, we got to go back and do the foundation. You always start with the foundation. But I understand why a lot of people don't, because they want to do the eyes first, because in case there's any fallout, they don't have to keep cleaning up and reapplying the foundation. So I get it, but I still think that that's just a basic step that has been from the beginning of time. But makeup is something to be creative with, to play with, and you're gonna have fallout. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna have to wipe and start again, clean up and start again, which you'll see in the time lapse that I did for this makeup palette. There was a lot of fallout, and I had to do a lot of cleanup, a lot of changing of the colors. I had to work real hard with this palette, but at the same time, I'm very impressed with the palette. So we'll get into all of that. But I just wanted to address that comment. You know, I'm here free. I'm doing this for free because it's coming from my heart, because I love YouTube. I'm passionate about sharing, like I said, all things beauty, professionally and personally. And I love sharing me and my family's life, our journey, the causes we support and stand for, especially autism awareness, which is near and dear to my heart. There's a lot of causes that I support and that I'll be doing looks for, that I'll be, you know, showing my support by wearing that particular color, and how I honor that cause and people that I think about, or do I know somebody personally? So I share my entire life, my feelings, my life, my family's life, my children. I mean, we're so close. We love each other so much that we're really a fun family. We're an exciting family. We love celebrating all of our birthdays. We love really getting into it, you know, get gifts for each other, really being together and celebrating, and do sometimes humble, fun things like playing board games at home, or watching movies with our birthday, or going out to dinner, or doing something even spectacular. You know, we love celebrating every single holiday. We go full force. We love supporting causes. We go full force, from the colors, dressing up to show our support, doing looks, going to events, just everything. I mean, just like we just had Holy Week. I mean, just going to church and going to church as a family and being together and feeling that spiritual, feeling that peace, that strength, that love, and watching movies about God and spirituality and all that stuff. I mean, we're just a complete full force. When we love something, something means something, we go full force, full fledged, and we do it with so much love and so much unity as a family. So, I don't mind constructive criticism, but if you just go on somebody's page just to say just something completely negative, you didn't have nothing positive to say. I mean, I know I'm not an ugly person. I know, to me, I feel like I'm a really cute young lady. Not even young lady, because I'm 53. You can call me old lady if you want. I feel like I'm a really beautiful person. I'm not the most beautiful out there. Of course not, And then I'm on a journey of weight loss. So I'm not skinny. I don't have the hot body like I once used to. But I'm working on that. And I'm happy with who I am. I'm secure with myself. So none of that bothers me. But if you're just going to go on somebody's page, just strictly say something to them, and then you don't even do your research. You don't even figure out that, I think it's on my page. Look, I'm not for sure. I can't totally remember because I've been doing this since 2015. You didn't even do the research that I am a licensed cosmetologist. I am a professional makeup artist. I've been doing it for 20 years. So, if it's not the way you would do it, that's one thing. But to say that the application was way off, no, it's not off. No application is way off if you know how to do transitioning shades, if you know how to blend, if you know how to mix colors like I did in that video, then nothing is way off. That doesn't even exist. Now, if you were like your eyebrows like a McDonald's shape, a triangle shape, your eyebrows way to your ears, and you just have makeup all over your face like a lunatic, okay, then that's like, what's wrong with this person? But, it's just, it makes no sense to me. And I really love that look. I had fun doing that videos. I had fun winging it. I had fun using and mixing all those colors, transitioning them, blending them in, putting them in different sections of my eye. I had a ton of fun in that video, as I do with all my videos. And I love the look. I really love the look. But, and I'm not saying you have to love my look, but just try to be respectful and positive, but yet, give your honest opinion. I don't mind that. But it was just funny to me. I'm like, I'm licensed. I'm a professional. And yes, if you're licensed and you're professional, yes, you've been educated. You have to have a level of creativity, even if you learned it through the years. But if you're licensed and you're professional, no matter which way you do your makeup, and somebody else might do their makeup like that, you got to be good at it, because that's what you're licensed for. That's what you're professional for. And that's what you've been doing it so long for, like in my case, 20 years. So to say your application was way off, I mean, the person obviously didn't do their research. And if they did know I was a licensed cosmetologist and a professional makeup artist, and to say that and be negative and kind of disrespectful, which you can't disrespect me. It's not allowed. It's unacceptable. You can say all you want, but I know what it is, and this is me, and I'm happy. I loved it, and it was great. And a lot of people that didn't actually physically comment on there but know me, they was like, oh my God, that is such a pretty look. So, you can't offend me if I don't value your opinion. So it's not to say that, I don't value people's comments. I do. I just want it to be in a respectful taste. I want it to be with constructive criticism, giving your honest opinion. Like, I thought that was too much for me. I thought you had used too many colors. You did too many levels for me. But hey, if you like it, you go, girl. Something like that. Lift each other up. We already got too much sadness and negativity in this world. We don't need people, haters or trolls or anybody, to come on and just put that on there. Would you like, and this person doesn't have that much more people on their page than I do. They have 221. I have 129. And I'm happy for them. And I hope one day that they're successful and they have a ton of subscribers and they get paid and all that good stuff. Even though they said that comment, I wish that person well, but don't come for me, because that's not the thing to do. It will not work. But I just wanted to put out there, you know, just using this person as an example. It doesn't matter their name. It's not about, you know, affecting them or hurting them or calling them out. It's just about the idea of the way that this person put that comment. And I addressed them in a very positive way. I could have went on and on and on. Let me tell you something. You know, I'm saying it in this video because I'm trying to be as specific. I'm trying to give you some information since it doesn't seem like they did their research. I'm trying to let you know what time it is and what I was trying to accomplish, what I was trying to do, who I am, and why you may not do what I do, but, you know, that's the way I do makeup. That's the way I like to do makeup, and it works for me, and I think it's lovely, and I'm always getting comments. And so sometimes I'll do a simple look, sometimes I'll go way out, but it's not, and you don't have to do your makeup like that. If you don't like the look, you don't like the video, keep it moving. Just keep it moving. Move on, okay? Stop watching the video and say, it's not my thing, I don't think it looks good. You know, whatever you feel, just keep it moving. Why waste your time and my time in putting something negative when I know better than that? I know better than that. So that's all I'm saying. You don't have to watch my videos. You don't have to subscribe, which I'm sure the person is not subscribed, and that's great. I'd rather it be that way. And you know, just keep it moving. If you can't be positive or do constructive criticism, keep it moving. Don't waste your time. Don't waste my time, and it'll all be good. I'm not, and my response to that person was, wow, I'm sorry that you feel, that's too bad that you feel that way. But I love the look. But thank you for your feedback. I was very respectful, very positive when I could have said, let me tell you something. I am a licensed commentator. I'm a professional makeup artist, which I am, which I'm saying it in this video, just to clarify for future references. But I could have went on and on with her, back and forth, back and forth. I'm not going to do that. I left. I didn't delete and block the person because I want her to see my reply. And hopefully she'll be, oh man, you know, my bad. You know, even though I said something negative, she came on and just came back with something positive. So let me keep it moving, or just, you know, do what I got to do. But if it comes back with the negative comment again in reply to my comment, I'm going to delete and block. I don't have time. You know, I don't have time for that. I love that saying. I don't have time for that. That's not what my channel is about. And I'm not going to let anybody have that power to be able to come on my channel and say and do things like that. That's not going to happen. I'm giving the person a chance to, like, read my response, and if they don't agree with it, that's fine. Just don't put not one more thing negative on there. Just keep it moving. I really wish you well. I mean, like I said, she had beautiful eyes in her pic, if that's her. If you look at her, seems like would be a nice young lady. I don't know how old she is. I don't think she's that young. It didn't seem like it, but she could be. But, you know, I loved her eyes, and it was a beautiful picture. So I hope that, you know, it stays positive. If not, that's what I'm always going to do. If something is so negative and so, like, hurtful, I mean, it didn't hurt me, but it was negative. And I'm not about that. So, yeah. So I'm just going to delete and block. I ain't got time for that. Ain't got time for that. So if you ever want to leave a comment, you are welcome to leave comments on my videos. But just like I said, all I ask is that if there is some criticism, that it's constructive criticism, and that you kind of do your research when you're going to give it, and that something positive say. If there's nothing positive you can say, then don't leave a comment. Just like I said, keep it moving. Don't waste your time or my time. I wish everybody well. I wish this young lady well. I hope her channel is successful. I hope that, you know, everything is great in her life. And this was just maybe a simple mistake, or maybe just one of those moments when you just say too much and you shouldn't say nothing at all. So I'm going to end it there. But I'm going to give you my review on Jeffree Star Blue Blood. Like I said, I was so excited and so impressed with his blood sugar. Truly, truly, if it's not my top 3, it is definitely my top palette. I love the packaging, as I was saying in the other video. I love the packaging. Packaging always impressed me. This isn't not, I love the blood sugar because it was like a cassette. This is just like an ordinary box, so it's not as impressive as the blood sugars. The other one was like you pulled it out and it was like pulling out when the VHS days was in, so I like that better. However, I do love the actual palette case, which is like a coffin shape. I love the blue right here, the metallic blue. It says Blue Blood right there. So I love the actual palette packaging. I think it's amazing. What an awesome, awesome, genius idea. And I love the way he names his colors. This is what it looks like inside. As you can see, I already used it to do the look that I have on now. The colors are just beautiful, beautiful. Like I said, I'm not a matte person. I do have mattes, of course, because I like to use them as base colors to start as foundation for my eyeshadow. I love to use them sometimes as transitioning or blending shades. But as far as a main look, I'm into shimmers, and it has a little bit of both. It probably has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 shimmers out of the 18 pan palette. So most of them are matte. So if you're a matte person, this definitely would be the palette for you versus the blood sugar, because I think the blood sugar had a little bit more. If I'm not mistaken, I can't remember. Or maybe it's the same amount, but just the colors, the shimmers, the colors of the blood sugar was much more impressive to me. But I love these colors. I love every single color in this palette. Perfect, perfect choice. I love the names from, oh my God, I'm going to try to read these names. Mint Tea, Crystal Flesh, I'm Cold, Untouchable, Priceless, Flourishing, Blue Monday, Ice Tray, Deceased, Blue Blood, Power, calling on, I don't know what the white color is, Wealthy, Celebrity Skin, Entitled, Ocean Ice is very beautiful, Cremated, Undertaker. The names are beautiful. The colors are beautiful. Of course, like I said, I love matte shimmers way more than mattes, but I will use them all. Love the packaging, love the mirror. I'm going to do some swatches. The Ocean, I had a hard time applying the makeup. Unfortunately, there was a lot of fallout in every color that I used. There was a little bit of fallout on the blood sugar, but this had way more fallout, unfortunately. So with this palette, I definitely, excuse me, recommend to use those makeup shields that are now out there that are made to protect your face from any fallout. If you don't want to buy those, you can use sticky notes or even Scotch tape. I definitely recommend it. Even if you don't put your foundation on first, still put those shields on. You're gonna need it. It has a lot of fallout in this palette. I don't know why. Blood Sugar had some, but not nearly as much. The colors are very pigmented. And that's the number one thing I look for is pigmentation. They're very pigmented, which I love. So I will be more than happy to deal with the fallout. I just know for the next time, I know what I have to do to have at least amount or to protect from having to do so much cleanup. Because I had to do so much cleanup. It was just unreal. You'll see in the time lapse. But yeah, I still highly recommend the palette. Because of the colors and the pigmentation, it would be probably in my top 10 or top 20. I definitely love and was completely and utterly impressed way more with the blood sugar than this. But I do love that I bought this. I have no regrets. And I would buy it again if I ever ran out, because I'm impressed with the pigmentation and impressed with the colors. Especially like when we do autism, it has so many blues, so many looks that I could create. This was a simple look that I did. I just did some couple of transitioning shades, which I use Cold, and then I use Blue Blood for transitioning shades. And then for the bottom, I tried to use Ocean Ice, and it is so true. So many people are saying that you really need to use glue with it for it to stick. Even if you pat it, it does not want to stick. I don't know what it is. And now I know, understand what a lot of YouTubers are saying, that you almost need a glue to make that color stick. It's a beautiful, it reminds me of Titanic. Oh my God, it is so beautiful. So if the glue works, oh my God, that would be amazing. Probably the most beautiful color in the palette. And then I used Entitled in the corner here. And then I end up going over the Ocean Ice because I cannot get it to stick. I did Blue Monday. It brought it out a little bit. Actually, I did Blue Monday on the very bottom of the lid. And then I tried the Ocean Ice. It didn't stick. So then I went into, so let me show you what I'm talking about. So I did this one on the bottom lid, and it was beautiful. And then I wanted to put this on top to give it a shimmer, and it kind of erased what I had did right here with the Blue Monday. So then I finally thought that's not gonna work. So on the bottom, I ended up doing this, but you can't really tell because there's blue underneath that you can't really see the green, but it has a lot of this color on the bottom. And this color, which is Entitled, is also in the corner, but you can't tell because I actually went over it with this color, which this is one of my favorites right here. So I went in, it's Ice Tray. So I went in mainly in the crease area, mainly Ice Tray is on there. I went over it with that one. And then I kind of used this to blend the blue and under the eyebrow area. So I used a little bit of this one, which was Crystal Flesh. So these would be very good base colors. Plus, they're very good for blending shades. So I love that. That's what I would use those matte colors for. My favorites were this one right here, the Ocean Ice, the Entitled, the Ice Tray, Blue Monday, are my very, very favorites. In my eyeliner area, I used Undertaker, which is this one right here. That's what's in my eyeliner area. So this is a look that I totally winged it. Just tried to come up with something. I mean, it looks great. At the end of it, it looks great. I love it. But I really wanted to do something so different, but it wasn't working. So I really just have to play with it and practice and just come up with different looks on my own. And then when I get those looks down and I find some looks that I've came up with that I really love and that do work, then I will present them to you. So that's how that's gonna have to be. But definitely love, love, love that I bought it. No regrets. I would buy it again in a heartbeat. I am impressed. The pigmentation is 2 thumbs up. It's so, so overwhelmingly good. But definitely the fallout just is annoying. But, you know, there's an answer to that. Definitely use some type of shield, whether it's Scotch tape, sticky notes, or those shields that are made for fallout. And then that will save you any heartache. That will save you a lot of time, a lot of cleanup, a lot of steps. So definitely, yeah. So, but if I had to choose out of Blue Blood and Blood Sugar, definitely by large, I would totally and utterly choose Blood Sugar. Like I said, it's my top 3, if not my top palette. And that says a lot, being that I have a huge collection and I have all kinds of name brands, regular brands, lower end brands. I have almost every palette you could think of, and that says a lot. Plus, I love the packaging of the Blood Sugar. A little bit better because of the cassette part, and then when you take it out the cassette, it looks like a briefcase in Blood Sugar. But I do love this coffin look and the metallic lock right here. So both packagings I love, but if I and both color, I love the both of the color palette scheme in both of them. I love the pigmentation in both of them. So they're all equal up there, but yeah, I totally would it was less fallout in the blood sugar. I love the packaging a little bit more because of not only the VHS look, but the briefcase. This just has the one look, which is the coffin. And I love the colors much better, even though I love these colors a ton as well. So definitely, I recommend you have to get these palettes, both Blood Sugar and Blue Blood. You will be impressed with the pigmentation, except Ocean Ice. Definitely have to wear some glue for it to stick. I don't know why. I don't know if Jeffree Star has explained that or has addressed that. But yeah, pigmentation, amazing. Packaging, amazing. Color scheme, amazing. But like I said, if I had to choose by large, I would take the Blood Sugar, but I still love this one and would definitely buy it again and again. And I know with time, I'll figure it out. You know, I definitely know what to do to avoid the fallout, so that's not going to be a problem or heartache anymore. So that'll raise it up a notch. And I definitely will practice on coming up with different looks and creations with it. I'm definitely going to have fun with it. But I'm just saying, if I had to choose, I'm going to choose the Blood Sugar. But I don't have to choose. I love them both, and I'll buy them both again and again. So Jeffree Star, you're amazing. I don't know a lot about Jeffree Star. My daughters know his story. They know everything about why he says things, why he does things, his past, his everything. They're really into Jeffree Star. And so they teach me and tell me a lot about his life and share with me what they know. So it's always interesting to hear about Jeffree Star. And I am so happy that and so grateful that you did these palettes, Jeffree. I love them. I am impressed. And for all those reasons, packaging, pigmentation, color scheme, I love both of them, and I definitely will buy them again. And I'm so happy that I was able to get my hands on at least one of each. And I will totally buy anything that he does in the future. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I think. Let me do some swatches since you didn't physically, other than the time lapse, you're going to see what I did. I'm trying to get, so this is the white. This is mint tea. This is crystal flesh. This is untouchable. Let me get some, so we're going to try some more colors. This is ice, I'm cold. This is priceless. I can't see that one that much. Power. Blue blood. Wipe my hands so I can do some more. Deceased. I love that. Ice tray, which is the main color I have in the crease. Blue Monday. This is flourishing. Wealthy. Celebrity Skin. Let me wipe my hands. Need to get some more space. Celebrity Skin. Entitled. That is amazing. That's one of my favorite. Ocean Ice. It sticks on there and looks so good. And I think that's what Jeffree Star means. Never do it with your fingers because it's not the reality of what will come out and look like on the brush application, because it looks and sticks great here, but not on the brush. Deceased. And Undertaker. See if I have any space. So those are the colors. I have done the swatches. I don't know what you think. Tell me what you think. But I love it. I'm impressed. So happy I bought it. Love both Blood Sugar and Blue Blood. Can't wait to do many more looks and come up with creations with both palettes and use them for different celebrations, different holidays, different themes, different causes. I mean, we're going to have so much fun. we're going to be able to be so creative, and we're going to just come up with so much stuff with these palettes. It's just going to be perfect, perfect, perfect. So if you want palettes that will allow you to be creative and have a ton of fun and come up with so many different looks and have amazing pigmentation, you love packaging, and you could deal with the fallout or know ways to avoid fallout, these are your palettes. So that's all I'm gonna say for now, because the video is already too long. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Please push the notification bell, because that gives you heads up on all the videos I upload. Don't forget to like it. Remember about the comments. I don't mind constructive criticism. Whenever something is done with respect and you have something positive to say as well, before you say anything negative, or if the negativity can be constructive criticism, that's all I ask for, because I'm not about the disrespect. I'm not about the negativity. I can't even speak, because it just will, I don't have time for it. You know, I'm all about me and my family and things that make me happy and at peace and fun. And this is what my channel is about. Like I said earlier, it's about sharing my life, my family, my journey, everything that we do, celebrate and go to, you know, events, places, and all things beauty from a professional point and a personal standpoint. That's what it's about. Like I said, I don't get paid to do YouTube. I'm doing it because it's my passion. I have fun and I love it, and I could share everything about me with all of you. And so that's it. So no time for none of that stuff. So yeah, and if it happens, like I said, delete, block. Let's all keep it moving. Let's all not waste each other's time. So go out and get your blue blood from Jeffree Star and your blood sugar. You will not regret it. You will love it. It's exciting. Just highly, highly recommend it. Go do it. I mean, and watch every video that you can from every YouTube, and you will see that everybody's in agreement. So into my next video. Oh, so I wanted to show you my look. These pants were given to me by a friend named Edith. She's my neighbor and a dear friend. She's like family to us. For autism, it has, let me see if you can see it, hearts with the autism puzzle pieces. Plus, I wore a blue tank top that actually I was going to wear for the march, but I already had another one that I wanted to wear better for that particular day. That's what this whole blue look. It's not a fancy look. It's not a, oh my God, you're going out to the club tonight look. It's just a simple look that I just came up with. Like I said, I had a little hard time creating, you know, even creating something so simple, because I was getting to know the palette and struggling with the fallout. But nevertheless, it matches. It's showing my support for autism awareness, which is everything, my son. And yeah, so it's all about autism awareness. Please show your kindness and your support. This whole month is autism awareness. So wear blue, show your support in any way you can. I would be very, very thankful. So until my next video, take care.